One word for HMYOY would be bullshit. It was weird being in this room. Mattress smelled of piss. My next door neighbour was banging Tim Westwood. Banging. And like, there's people shouting out the windows. And obviously I'm new. First time in. And so I get loads of people shouting me up. Who's that, right? All this stuff. I new kid. Blah, blah, blah. They strip you naked. They look in your ass, looking under your dick and shit. Like, then they give you their clothes, you know what I'm saying? So you already lost everything, your identity, you ain't got nothing of your own. Then they throw you in this room, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the room is grimy.
I think, like, everyone that goes to prison has a game plan. I mean, I thought of my game plan when I was sitting on the bus going into Feltham, and I remember thinking to myself, shit, this is prison. Like, you have like a mental montage of all the films that you've seen about prison, raping, getting stabbed, getting bullied. And I thought to myself, how the fuck am I going to avoid all of that?
Yeah, it was violence every day. Guys fighting in the showers, which is the dumbest place to fight because you're going to slip. And they're just hitting each other's heads off sinks and stuff, and teeth all out their mouth.
Gangs do actually form in HMYOIs. A lot of gangs do actually start in prison. But gang fights pop off pretty much nearly 3-4 times a day. Easy.
One afternoon we was banging up in our cells, me and my cellmate watching TV, just had lunch. The windows were open, but they're like little vents. They're not like actually you can close the window, you just like a little switch to open and close the vent. And we were smelling something, it was like, Ray, it smells like plastic. And he was like, nah man, that's something else man. Not to know that everyone had to come out their cells because someone has actually trapped themselves in their cell, barricaded their door with their bed, and actually burned the whole cell down and covered himself with a wet blanket. He was only in there for what, 4 days? 4 days, and you done that to yourself.
There are a lot of people joining the religion of Muslim in prison for protection, essentially. And I think why they're doing it? They're doing it because a lot of the people that were enemies of them out in the free world, out on road as we would say, are now Muslims in there. So the only way you can stay protected from that person is to become a Muslim.
But certain man I know that were saying I'll never convert, got into a drama with someone particularly worrying for them, suddenly they're Muslim. I don't know if it was a thing where a man forced it, but because they allowed it, one man did, that's what happened, you know what I'm saying?
It was like, sometimes I felt like I didn't want no visits, and then other times I did, because it would just be that hour or that half an hour, whatever it is, made me realise what I got, and when I come out, what I need to be doing to keep myself on track and make sure I never hit somewhere like that again. But yeah, definitely, it was very emotional sitting down, knowing that they're leaving and I'm staying here. Very emotional.
And then, you know, you got the extra nice officers who are, we call them the friendlies. The officers who, you know, need extra money. And God bless them, you know. They're the ones I look after, my friends.
Why are they your friends?
Because they help me make money.
A lot of the female officers, like, they're in a place where there's just guys, so they are kind of actually allowed to fancy someone, even though obviously it's work and it's not allowed. Like things like that happen where they actually do like a person and they're willing to take it further depending on the prisoner.
somebody tells you you have a letter prior the week before, you're waiting for that letter. You'll think a day is that week. And then when that letter does arrive, and you open that letter and you smell perfume and a scent of a girl, she put lipstick kisses on it, it's just a feeling that you ain't felt probably in the last 3 months. Overall, it's a substitute for a woman. If you don't have that perfume smell, you're gonna smell as men, BO, everything else that you don't really want to smell. So it's just that moment that you're not in jail. Once you close your eyes and you smell that perfume, you're not in jail anymore. But then when you open your eyes, it's just like, wow, I'm actually still in jail. So.
You have weird dreams sometimes, but I guess it's all part of being, I don't know, being inside the system or being inside an enclosed area for a long time.